Ganitham Madhuram. Today I am going to discuss Chapter 8 Comparing Quantities of Class 8 Mathematics. Exercise 8.2, questions 8 to 11. Let's move to our first question, question number 8. Question number 8. The price of a TV is rupees 13,000. The sale tax charged on it is at the rate of 12%. Find the amount that Vinod will have to pay if he buys it. So the price of TV is given, tax rate, sale tax rate is given 12%. So the amount he has to pay, that is to get the TV, the bill amount he has to pay will be more than 13,000. Now we have to see how to solve this sum. Here the original price of TV is given as 13,000. We can find the bill amount, that means the final amount he has to pay. Is it clear now? So 13,000 is the original price of the TV. So percentage is given. As usual, we are solving by cross multiplication method only. So for a TV, original price, we are using the letter OP equal to rupees 13,000. Bill amount, that is the final amount Vinod has to pay, we don't know. So we give it as rupees X. We are given that amount as bill amount, including the sale tax. So bill amount equal to rupees X. Also one more thing is given in the question, that is sale tax equal to 12%. Always whenever percentage is given, it means out of 100. Here what is the base, that is original price. That means the original price is rupees 100. What about the bill amount will come? It is added with the tax. Here tax is 12%. Means for every 100 rupees is the original price, the bill amount we have to pay will be 112. Is it clear? So we can write, if original price equal to rupees 100, then selling price or bill amount equal to rupees 112. Now we come back to our question. Original price is rupees 13,000. The selling price of the TV will be rupees X, or the bill amount equal to rupees X. Now as usual we can do the cross multiplication. So 100x equal to 100 into 12 multiplied by 13,000, or x equal to 100 into 12 multiplied by 13,000 divided by 100. Cancelling two zeros from the numerator and denominator, we get 112 multiplied by 130, that is equal to rupees 14,560. That means the amount Vinod will have to pay rupees 14,560. Is it clear? In the case of sale tax, we are using original price and selling price, or original price and bill amount. Next, question number 9. Arun bought a pair of skates at a sale where the discount given was 20%. If the amount he pays is rupees 1,600, find the marked price. I think the question is clear. Here it is given, discount percentage is given and the amount he pays is also given. We have to find the marked price. Discount is always calculated on marked price. Clear? Here we don't know the marked price, so we can give it as rupees X. The amount he pays, that we can take it as SP. SP equal to rupees 1,600. And it is given discount equal to 20%. Means what? For every 100 rupees, we get a discount of 20 rupees. That means we have to pay only 80 rupees. If we think we buy for 100 rupees, discount is 20% means we have to pay only rupees 80. Clear? So we can discount is calculated on MRP. So if MRP equal to rupees 100, the selling price after discount, the things will be sell with a SP equal to rupees 80. Is it clear? Now we can come back to our question. If MRP equal to rupees X, SP equal to rupees 1600. What is the next step? Yes, we have to cross multiply. So 1600 into 100 equal to 80x, or x equal to 100 into 1600 divided by 80. Cancelling zeros from the numerator and denominator, and 8 and 160 can be cancelled. The numerator become 100 into 20. So the answer will become rupees 2000. That means the marked price of pair of skates is rupees 2000. Our next question, I purchased a hairdryer for rupees 5400 including 8% VAT. Find the price before VAT was added. I think the question is clear. Here the SP or the bill amount given is rupees 5400. Bill amount is always including VAT, or what that you know that it is a tax only. We can add it. Then only bill amount is given along with the tax only. So we can go with the solution. For a hair dryer, original price we don't know. That is, they are asking in the question, find the price before VAT was added. That means original price of the hair dryer is asking. We don't know the price, so we can give rupees X. Bill amount equal to rupees 5400. Bill amount means it include the VAT. Then only we get the bill amount. For the final amount, we have to pay for the hair dryer. That is rupees 5400. Now, VAT is given 8%. Means, if original price of an object is rupees 100, the bill amount of that object, or to get the object, we have to pay 108 rupees. Is it clear? So now we come back to our question. If original price equal to X, bill amount equal to 5400. Now what is the next step? We have to cross multiply. So 108 into X equal to 100 into 5400, or X equal to 100 into 5400 whole divided by 108. So cancel 108 and 5400, we get 50. So the numerator become 100 into 50 and denominator become 1. So the 100 into 50 gives rupees 5000. Hence the original price of the hair dryer before VAT is rupees 5000. Next question. An article was purchased for rupees 1239 including GST of 18%. Find the price of the article before GST was added. Is it clear? So the original price of the article we have to find out. So for an article, original price we don't know, so we can take it as rupees X. Bill amount, that means the final amount we have to pay is rupees 1239. The final amount means it must include the GST also. And it is given GST equal to 18%. What is the meaning of 18%? Yes, wherever it is given in percentage, we are solving the sum by cross multiplication method. Here 18% GST means for an object cost rupees 100, we have to pay rupees 118 to get the object. Is it clear? For every 100 rupees, we have to pay 118 rupees because GST is added. So our selling price or the bill amount will become rupees 180. So if original price equal to rupees 100, bill amount equal to rupees 118. Now we come back to our question. If original price equal to rupees X, bill amount equal to rupees 1239. Next step is cross multiplication. So 118x equal to 100 into 1239, or x equal to 100 into 1239 whole divided by 118. 100 and 118 can be cancelled. So the numerator become 50 and the denominator become 59. Again 59 and 1239 can be cancelled. We get 21. So the numerator become 50 into 21 upon 1. That is 1050. Hence the price of article before GST was added is rupees 1050. Thank you for watching the video.